Hello children, how are you? Today I am going to take up the exercise 5.1 with you, chapter number 5, data handling. I already have discussed with you two exercises, probability and pie chart of this chapter. Today we are going to start up with the start of this chapter, which is based upon the basic concepts which I will first of all discuss with you one by one. So listen very carefully. The first definition I have written data. Already I gave you the definition on that day. I explained you data means the collection of numerical facts regarding a particular information. Let us take an example. Suppose I ask you, okay beta, go to your locality today and find out how many members of the family are there in each house. So you go and you write down the house number, and suppose you write down there that 5 members. Second house, 4 members. Third house, 3 members, and so on. So what are you doing? You are collecting some information in the form of numbers. So therefore, when there is a collection of numerical facts regarding a particular information, that is called data. Same way, suppose I take a test and I asked a child, okay beta, you make a list of your class, roll number wise or name wise, and you write down the marks. So the marks which you have written, they are the numerical facts regarding the test performance which I have conducted. Clear? The second definition is primary data. Now, let me go on to the same example which I discussed just now. Suppose I collect the data. Suppose myself I collect the data, right? I suppose make a list myself and write down the marks, and then I interpret or read out the marks and I see what kind of result I have got from the class, whether it is a poor performance or an average performance or a good performance. ठीक है? So जो तो data, the information मैं खुद collect की थी, that is called primary data for me. That is called primary data for me. Now I am the class in charge. I want to assess my class, but I have not taken a test. Suppose I ask some other teacher. The other teacher has taken test. Suppose you have got a science test, and I ask your science teacher to give me the marks, and then I want to see what kind of class, what kind of work you are doing, what improvements I need to do with your class. Then the information, the data that I have taken from someone else, and I am concluding from that data the kind of response, then that data is called the secondary data for me, because I didn't collect the data. Primary, when data is collected by the investigator himself. Secondary, when the data is not collected by the investigator, it is being used by the investigator, collected by someone else. That is called secondary data. Raw data. Very again simple. Suppose when I take the test, I just have written 40 students are there. So many children are getting the same numbers. So when the data is written in raw form, just I am writing roll number 1 this marks, roll number 2 this marks, and I have not properly made a table of that data, right? I have not properly arranged the data. That data is called raw data. So next is range. Range means the difference between the highest observation and the least observation. I'll just give an example. A test was conducted of 10 marks. One child got 10 out of 10, and there was one child who didn't revise the test properly, and that child got suppose 2 marks out of 10. Then the highest value from my observation is 10, and the lowest value or the least value is 2. So when I take the difference of that, difference means subtract. What is the highest value? 10. What is the lowest value? 2. 10 minus 2 is equal to 8. That means the range of the data is equal to 8. Clear? Now the next is frequency of an observation. What is the frequency? Frequency means test was conducted. There were 5 students who all got 10 out of 10 marks, right? That means the frequency of 10 is 5. The number of times a particular value repeats itself in the data, it occurs in the data, that is called the frequency of the observation. Clear? Next is class interval. Now sometimes children, if I take a test of 10 marks, I can very easily write down, okay, how many children got 1 mark, 2 mark, 3 mark, 4 mark, up to 10. But now when we take your terminal tests, the tests are of 80 marks. Clear? Now when I take a test of 80 marks, it is very difficult for me to note down and make a table and write, okay, how many children got 1 mark or 2 or 3 up to 80. That will become a huge table. So what I will do? I will now break up my information in the form of limits, class limits. Say I say all the children who got 0 to 10 marks, 0 to 10 will be coming in the same class. Again, all the children getting marks 10 to 20 will be in the second class. Then 20 to 30, 30 to 40. Now what are these? These are the class intervals. 0 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50, 50 to 60, 60 to 70, 70 to 80. These all are called class intervals. Clear? Now here, see when I say 10 to 20, first what comes 10. What is 10? 10 is the lower limit. And what is 20? 20 is the upper limit. जो पहले आ रहा है छोटा है, that is the lower limit, and the second one is the upper limit. Say for example another 70 to 80. Now which is the lower limit? 70. Which is the upper limit? 80. Clear to all of you? Next, last is class mark. What is class mark? The mid value of a class. Middle में. Mid में क्या lie कर रहा है? Say for example, if you say between 10 to 20, है ना? तो 10 और 20 की middle value क्या है? What is the middle value of 10 to 20? To find that, we have average method. What is the average method? We add the lower limit and the upper limit, 10 plus 20, and we divide it by 2. We find the average of the two. So 10 plus 20 is what? 30. Okay? And 30 divided by 2 is equal to 15. Therefore, the class mark of the class 10 to 20 will be 15. Now suppose I have got 20 to 30. So how will I do? 20 plus 30, that is equal to 15, divided by 2, which will be equal to 25. So class mark is upper limit plus lower limit divided by 2.